Hello!
Hello!
Welcome to Jam and Jabber.
I'm Steph.
I'm Ken.
And tonight we have a very special stream for you.
It's another Pokemon stream.
It's Pokemon!
It's Pokemon!
We wanted to do another
yeah.
Pokemon stream.
Because they're fun.
We have a New Year's resolution to do more Pokemon streams.
We do, it's true.
And we are here to deliver.
Heck yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness. We got our little kitty right next to us.
Gosh.
Sorry we don't have a cat cam.
Yeah. You'll probably hear her because she meows for light beams. We're finally getting into the sunny hour in the Pacific Northwest. The 1 hour a week where light beams flow through the windows and she goes crazy for all the reflections.
Oh my gosh. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely bananas. She was already meowing so much earlier, so if you can count how many times she meows and tell us in the chat, we have a special prize for you.
1,000 good boy points.
And more mews.
And more mews, yes.
Yes, the gift is hearing Beatrice meow. Oh, there she did.
Oh, there were a couple, yeah.
Meow, meow, meow. I said this, sweet girl. Today, we are going to... Have we done this before?
No, we've never done a type swap.
We've talked about it for a long time. We've had a lot of different Pokemon stream ideas because it's our New Year's resolution.
And they're just fun.
And we love Pokemon.
Heck yeah.
You would think that, with Tears of the Kingdom coming out soon, and Ken and I being such big Zelda nerds, that we would be doing a Zelda stream. No, Pokemon. More Pokemon.
More Pokemon.
More Pokemon.
Yeah. We were there at the beginning.
I was.
Yes.
I was. When the first blue and red cartridges were released.
I watched the show. I didn't actually start playing the games until Gen 6, which is X and Y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the anime was fun too. I did that as well. I watched a lot of that. So today we are taking, and this is something that a lot of other creators have done, but we wanted to do our own approach because
absolutely.
We have a list of 12, like always. And let's start with this number, Kenji.
Yeah, okay.
Since
number
it happens to be
5.
up.
All right.
That we just wanted to do it in our own approach, in our own way. We've got a list of 5. Oh my god, we're already starting with this?
We're starting strong, because we have an idea for how we want to approach Rotom. So we're going to go, because Rotom has a lot of different forms that changes its typing, which is usually like electric plus whatever. Like the washing machine is electric water. The lawnmower is electric grass. So this, we were thinking, like, what would an appliance for electric fighting look like? And that's our kind of our premise for this friendo.
I think this is actually a good one to start on because Rotom has lots of different forms and types, and kind of like the evolutions. A lot of people, there's lots of different forms. Before they started doing Galarian form and Balearian form and Hoobly Doobly form
and Cardassian form.
I always think of, like, because I'm that Star Trek nerd of the Cardassians.
Keeping up with the Cardassians.
Yeah, keeping up with the Cardassians is what I've always... And I've seen people do that Photoshop and chef's kiss.
It's good. It's
good. It's giving... good vibes. I'm still integrating
We're still trying with the Gen Z language,
Yeah, our last stream a couple of weeks ago, we had to take last week off because I think the Gen Z slang just kind of broke us.
It was too powerful.
It took a long time to try to integrate all of that wisdom that our dear friend Chance bestowed upon us. Thank you again to Chance for bringing all that wisdom and all that knowledge. It was a lot of fun. We are open for having more friends and more guests on our stream.
Heck yeah.
If you have an idea for a stream and you'd like to be a part of it, just let us know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I've been trying to use the Gen Z slang that Chance taught us, and it doesn't flow as easily. Like, it's giving, kind of. Like, it hits different, that one.
Hits different makes sense. Like, no cap, like, I still don't understand. Like I've heard that plenty of times before, but, like, why does no cap mean you're not lying? Like, I don't get it.
Or Zaddy.
Yeah, Zaddy was weird, but I did enjoy our drawing for Zaddy, because really... any excuse to draw Zardoz, quite frankly.
And then we had a watching party with Chance later, where he got to watch Zardoz. And I had forgotten how bad Zardoz was.
Bad. I am so tempted to throw some Zardoz references into my Kaijun. Like, I've been planning out my Kaijun art challenge for, since the start of April, quite frankly.
That's funny.
But, God, I'm thinking about that, just giant stone head as being a potential reference here.
Chance's opinions was that it was before its time. Like, it had some ideas that could have been potentially good. But it was definitely a movie before its time.
Yeah, it was.
And it was rewatching it was really fucking funny.
It blows my mind so much that Sean Connery did that movie to try to get away from James Bond. Like, he was tired of, the womanizing in James Bond, so he did Zardoz. Like, the opening line is, "The penis bad, the gun is good." Like, I don't feel like it's that much of a step away from Bond, quite frankly.
Watching it too, I forgot a lot about some of the, there's certain scenes in there that I'm like, yeah, this is no different. This is kind of worse, actually. What you've done is kind of worse, and I won't say certain things because there's triggers. And, I would say definitely look up, trigger warnings for Zardoz before watching it if you do have certain triggers. And I mean, some people don't even know they have certain triggers until they're seeing it. Mm-hmm. But again, I don't want to say certain words because I don't want to ruin all your guys' weekends. We're here doing Pokemon, talking about weird fucking Sean Connery bullshit and Zardoz. You want to tell people what you're drawing?
So, what better appliance than one named for boxing legend George Foreman? So this Rotom is actually a George Foreman grill.
I gotta take credit for this one.
It was a fantastic idea.
Thank you. We were trying to come up with different ones, different ones for our list of Pokemon and different types. And I was just trying to think, I'm like, what is the most ridiculous kind of appliance in the house? For those who are not elder millennials or Gen X and miss the whole George Foreman grill phase. Oh my gosh. A George Foreman grill is those ads, the ads seen on TV. It was really popular. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, welcome, Ashley. I'm glad you made it. No worries about being late or whatever. I'm just glad you're here. Yeah. I was just explaining what a George Foreman grill is.
As far as cultural references go, it was basically the air fryer of its time.
Wow, that's really great. That was good. Wow. I think you need to be hired as a cultural translator. That was good. That was real good. Hello, Rachel. Thanks for joining.
Hello.
George Foreman is the air fryer of its time. It really was. It really was. Because it was really popular for as seen on TV stuff.
And it was healthier because all the grease drained out into a little tray at the bottom.
So the idea... Oh, yeah, sorry.
Clean up. Yeah.
Yeah, the idea of it is that it's basically like a flat grill, but tilted on its side, so that all of the grease would go down into this little tray that would sit in front of the George Foreman grill, so it would drain all of the excess fat, and it was seen as being healthier. Hi, Bee. Are you gonna come and help us? You gonna meow?
We promised meows. Please don't make us liars.
Don't hold us back. Oh my gosh.
Oh
okay.
My gosh. Apparently we're liars tonight.
Oh my goodness. Well, the light beams have kind of gone back. There's clouds.
Yeah.
We got Rachel. Ashley has seen one, not just the infomercial. Ashley, if you don't know what a George Foreman grill is, you don't need to be online. I mean, it's I always
take.
I thought George Foreman was just a little bit older, because it was such a big sensational. Everyone wanted a fucking George Foreman grill.
Oh yeah.
And everyone got one and then was immediately disappointed. Because guess what? It drained all the fat out of your food, and it didn't taste good anymore.
Yeah, they drained all the flavor.
Exactly. And so I know that when I moved in with Ken, he had one.
Just because my mom was trying to get rid of it when I moved out.
Exactly.
Like, this is the only reason I kept on to it.
Nobody wanted to use them after they got it, and they got the whole sensation and the whole wave. And so he got his inherited from his mother, and then I donated it.
I mean...
Because I'm like, it's taking up space. I'm never going to use this damn thing.
I don't think it was working, to be honest. And to be fair, I was never going to use it either.
Ashley clarifies, if you don't know, you're obviously a fetus. Therefore, as I said, you don't need to be online.
More hot takes from Ashley.
Oh, it's funny. So yeah, I thought it would just be fucking hilarious. Just fighting type Rotom would be a George Foreman grill.
Absolutely.
Because it likes being on all the appliances. It's now a cell phone.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And it was a tablet. Yeah, it was everything. Oh, but I love this. And that's really good Rotom eyes right there. Like, you did a great job.
I kind of hate the idea that Rotom is in everything, because I don't need my cell phone to be sentient, thank you. Like, I'm already judging myself for my search history. Like, I don't need my phone to judge me, too.
You mean you don't want the AI to take over and suggest...
Well, this isn't technically AI. This is just your phone is haunted. So.
That's true, because it's technically a ghost.
It is.
Yeah. We got Ashley. Steph, did you get your Snorlax squish? No, I haven't yet. I was thinking about going today, and then it just didn't work out. Like, we were doing this, and we were doing that, and then maybe tomorrow. You know, tomorrow, let's go try to find one.
Yeah, totally. We have a Pikachu Squishmallow, so why not get the Snorlax?
I would love the Snorlax. I have the Gengar. The Gengar one is really hard to find.
I would love a Gengar.
The little Squishmallows.
Gengar is easily my favorite Pokemon.
When I found out that the Pokemon Company was working with Squishmallow to make Pokemon Squishmallows, I fucking lost my mind.
Yeah.
The Snorlax one is absolutely adorable. We've got a Target in our neck of the woods that we're going to try and see. Yeah. But maybe we just do a Target run and see if we can find some more, maybe some other stores that might have them.
I'm that millennial. I freaking love Target.
I mean, yeah. And then we can, like, get our Starbucks there and can pick up some other stuff for our cats.
I mean...
Because she is our child, because we can't afford to have flesh babies.
Oh, don't call them that. I hate that. I hate that term so much.
I'm sorry. I love you, but it's really funny.
I mean, you have your Hawkeye rage. I've got my awful naming convention that I refuse to utter.
I guess we all got our thing. I mean, we all got our thing. Ashley, I got a cute alien named Daxon from Winco. He needs a bucket hat on.
God, why are bucket hats like becoming such a big thing again?
Everyone loves the bucket hat. Everyone loves the bucket hat. I got teased for my painter's cap. Like, I had the, you know what the painter's cap is. Like, it's
painter's
like a
cap.
It's kind of like your black hats.
Oh, like a Dutch boy or your cat. Well, I don't know.
It's a little bit different. It's not exactly the same.
I'm trying to remember. Because,
Because I got it at Disneyland when I was a kid because it was 101 Dalmatians. I should give you another number. This is amazing. I love this. I love this so much. It would be so funny.
I would love to see this.
If there was just that little cultural reference.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Game Freak. Get with it.
It was just such a big phenomenon.
It was.
Number 8 is our next number.
Number 8.
I love this Rotom.
I think number 8. Oh, my goodness. We're going to turn a little Psyduck into a good little fairy type.
Yes, this was my request. I'm like, this is all I want for my birthday, Ken. I just want a little baby duck.
Psyduck is easily Steph's favorite.
Oh, he absolutely is. I wish that they would make a Squishmallow of Psyduck. Oh, if they did that, I would just lose my mind.
You've got 5 Psyduck plushies already.
But not a Squishmallow.
That's true. That's very true.
So I just asked for Psyduck to be turned into a fairy type. I had a particular image, and so I know what Ken's gonna draw, but it's gonna be wonderful. I'm like, this is all I want for my birthday. Yes. I just want a little baby duck, because that's his name in Japanese.
Yeah, Kodaku, which actually is a great time to pitch. I think back in January, we did a Japanese translation, just like literal translations of the Pokemon's name from Japanese, and drew Pokemon based on what I thought that translation was, which was a really fun stream. We really need to do it again soon, because it's just a blast.
That was the plan for this week, but I ran out of time. My sister was in town.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of stuff that happened. And then before I knew it, I had like no time left. I was like, I'm like, I guess if I just sit down, I can maybe get it done. I'm like,
Life
you know
happens.
what? Let's just do a type. Like that one would, like, we have more time to do that and then do other stuff today. But it is definitely on like a upcoming stream soon.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely want to do that again. I'm trying to decide how many languages I want to
Yeah, because there's
do.
some really interesting ones. Like the French version of Psyduck is Psycho Quack, which is just outstanding, quite frankly.
We got Ashley in the chat saying, and I have quite a lot of Aizawa merch and I still need more, lol. I've got 3 plushies, a Funko, a lanyard, and a shirt, which isn't really a lot, but still. Yes, get more. Get as much Aizawa stuff as your little heart desires, because you deserve to have nice things. I have so much Sailor Moon stuff. Oh my god, and I love it. I love it all. I love all my Sailor Moon stuff. I have Sailor Moon stuff in my office. My adult, professional, grown-up ass office. I have a little statue, a little like vinyl, like kind of like a Funko, but a little bit different, of Artemis and Luna, and I've got a few other little Sailor Moon. I also have a Psyduck plushie in my office as
Your
well.
emotional support Psyduck.
It's my emotional support Psyduck.
It's important.
Oh, I just saw your hand moved and I just saw it. Oh, I already love this so much. Yes. Yeah, you know, if you love those things, you should do what your little heart desires and have those beautiful like little things that makes your heart happy. Man, life comes at you fast.
Oh, yeah.
It's and you know, you don't get any sort of benefits from like not enjoying the things that you love. That you just look back in life and you're like, damn, I wish I would have done more shit that I really fucking loved.
Like, being an adult with disposable income is fantastic.
Absolutely. But yes, so Japanese name for Psyduck is Kodaku, which means baby duck.
Which is really cute.
It's just, he's my little baby duck. He's just a little baby.
Just a little baby.
He's just a baby. Oh, I love him. We got Ashley saying, also, I just got Crunchyroll, almost said Supreme instead of Premium. I mean, I think it should be renamed that now.
Yeah, Taco Bell really needs to get off their butts and start working on an anime streaming service.
Crunchyroll Supreme.
Yes. Oh, that'd be such a brilliant marketing strategy. Bring back, like, Happy Meal toys or something.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yes.
So now I can watch season 6 in the dub because I love everyone's Japanese voice actors, but I also like their English versions too. No, that's cool. I'm glad that Crunchyroll Supreme. Maybe tomorrow we can go get some Taco Bell. Some Baja Blast.
Yeah, Baja Blastoise.
Yeah! Oh my god. That was something we did do in a stream.
Mm-hmm. I ended up, like, doing a pixel art of that because I love Baja Blastoise so much.
Was it in a stream or was it just your own picture that you did?
Maybe it was both?
I think maybe it was both.
Because that's too good of an idea for us not to use, like, multiple times, quite frankly.
It was so good. I really liked your pixel art of the Baja Blastoise.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, a little Kodaku, a little duck. What you just looked up Psyduck's name in another language.
Oh, so the French version is Psycho Quack, which is outstanding.
Yeah, Psycho Quack.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Like, because it was an Instagram post that I saw it on. Like, someone was like, dude, the localizers for the US were really, like, slacking when in the 90s when Pokemon first came out, because the French version named him Psycho Quack. And like, it's such a missed opportunity, quite frankly, and I am in agreement.
Oh my god.
So cute. I just want to point out, this little star wand is a Staryu, or Starmie.
I love it! I just hear
Dance of the Psyduck Fairies. Gosh. Do you want to play some Tetris after stream? I don't know why I feel like it.
Oh, baby duck. Oh, thank you. This is a lovely birthday gift. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness, it's getting hot in the chat. Everyone, I just feel like I love women. This voice actor is so hot. I'm glad. I'm glad that these voice actors are also very attractive as well.
We're talking voice actors for My Hero. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's getting hot in the chat.
Steamy in the chat.
Yeah,
should we start a different channel for Jam and Jabber After Dark?
I mean, all of our superhero streams are pretty much that anyways.
I don't know why it happens either. It's just like the superhero streams, they get a little risque, as it were. Like, some about superheroes are just horny.
Maybe it's like the latex and their underwear on the outside and
You're right.
skin-tight clothing.
You're absolutely right.
And like how a lot of like characters get sexualized anyways.
I mean, it's true.
Oh my god. This is a great fairy type. I love this. Okay, so a little background. I think it's really funny when they started introducing fairy type because fairy type just meant pink bows and adorable.
Yeah.
Like there's some bug fairy types like Combi and
Combi is adorable. I freaking love Combi.
Me too. And what was the one that I just read you're nibbling with?
Oh, Rombi.
Rombi, yeah.
Like Rombi's speed is so fast. Coral had like no chance to like get a move in edgewise.
I crammed so many speed candies and stuff into its poor little mouth.
Wrecked them.
Just like go faster, go faster. No, really. Oh my god, I love this. I want this to be a sticker. Just, this is adorable.
You know, maybe we were talking about Baja Blastoise got its own pixel art. Maybe Fairy type Psyduck gets a pixel art.
Oh, and maybe they all become stickers?
Maybe. I mean, I'd have to look in to see what fair use like laws are for it. But okay, so the next number Steph just signaled to me is number 3.
I was just trying to do it subtly. Yeah! Yeah!
The old Roomba Papaya.
Hey, welcome, Rabbit King.
Hey, good to have you here, Will.
You just missed the little fairy Psyduck. You have to go back and watch later.
Absolutely.
Ken, I asked him for my birthday. I was like, I would just love a fairy type Psyduck, just wearing a cute little tutu with a fairy wand. Because how they managed to do fairy type is they just put bows and ribbons on them.
Yeah.
That's what Sylveon, or is it Sylveon?
Yes, Sylveon.
Sylveon is. It's just bows. Okay, so Ludicolo, we're moving it from water grass type to fighting steel.
Yeah.
Ludicolo.
There we go.
Excuse me.
Ludicolo.
Ludicolo, we found out, so when we did the translation stream, like what their Japanese names are and how they got like the literal translation for it.
Yeah.
It's a Roomba Papaya.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
That was his Japanese name, is Roomba Papaya, and it just means a dancing papaya.
I always thought this thing was like some sort of reference to like, why am I spacing on their names now? Kappas. But no, It wasn't a kappa. It was just a friggin' papaya. Like, I was not expecting that.
A dancing papaya.
Dancing papaya.
Roomba Papaya. That's Ludicolo. How they got Ludicolo out of Roomba Papaya, I have no idea.
Like, the localization team, like, clearly it was just grasping at straws for that.
Ashley just noticed that we switched the hair colors for the thumbnail.
Yes.
That was also my suggestion.
Yes, we did our own type changing.
Yes. Ken went to blonde type and I went to brunettes. I definitely want to do that stream again. We did it, God, because I was like, I want to do this every goddamn month. It was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
And now it's May.
Now it's May.
It's gonna be May. Yeah, it was the plan for today. I just ran out of time to do it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
so we've got maybe some plans for next week. We'll see. Tears of the Kingdom comes out next week on my heckin' birthday.
On your birthday proper.
On my heckin' birthday. Now everybody knows my birthday, so you
Yes.
can, like, hack all my accounts and stuff, so... You know I'm an elder millennial, so, you know, figure out the year yourself. But, I've said I told people our age, too. We both said our age on stream. So you have to do your homework to figure out that
You'll
stuff.
have to go through and watch all of our streams and become super fans to collect that information.
But May 12th, Tears of the Kingdom, one of the best birthday presents. So I don't mean to say this to brag or anything. I was legit born with pointed ears.
You were?
Like, people say, oh yeah, I was born with, and then they show me and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And then you pull your hair back.
Yeah, I do.
And put them in their place.
And they're like, oh, that's what you mean by pointed ears. Like, you're actually like Hylian and shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm actually an elf. Really, for realsies. Ken puts my pointed ears in the little thumbnail pictures too. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. But, like most, like, okay, so I have to say this because we talked about Star Trek earlier. Star Trek definitely got it wrong. Nobody fucking notices. Nobody sees that I have pointed ears. And it's not like my hair is covering up my ears 24/7 or anything. Like, most of the time I have my hair back because trying to grow it out.
Yeah.
And I've had lots of, like, short haircuts and over the years and stuff. But nobody notices. Like, Star Trek would make you think, like, when Spock was moving around, like, I have to cover my ears with a headband.
Yeah.
/ give the actor a break from having prosthetics on his ears that day.
I'm going to do my best Karate Kid cosplay.
And, like, that would stand out so much more than your pointed ears. Because no one notices. No one notices. Yeah. My whole entire life, I have to be like, yeah, I was born with pointed ears. And they're like, what? And then I pull back my hair and they're like, oh my god, they really are.
Your own father didn't even realize it until you were a teen.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but that goes into other trauma.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, you know what they say, like, you either are funny or you had a normal childhood.
Yeah. But yeah, we were talking about what we would do for, like, we were kind of pitching some ideas for maybe a stream for next week for Tears of the Kingdom, but then we'd have to stop playing it.
I know.
So I'm very conflicted
about
next week. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. But I was like, Ken, you know, if we do that, I have to share the picture of me from I was a teenager doing cosplay as Princess Zelda. You know that.
You know what's funny, because it's in my early 20s in college, I did a Link cosplay as well. So I guess we're always meant to be.
Oh. Oh my god.
The little, like, Hermes pith helmet.
This is fantastic. I just thought it would be great to turn him in those little handsies into boxing gloves.
Oh, yeah.
And this is fantastic. Ludicola's gonna fuck you up.
Ludicola's gonna, like, mess up your night, man.
He's gonna punch you apart. Oh, this is great! Ludicolo needs this glow up.
Oh, heck yeah.
Instead of being just this silly dancing papaya, no, now he's gonna do the, what's that?
He's gonna dance around the ring is what he's gonna do.
There's like a whole fighting style based off of dancing.
Oh, capoeira.
Capoeira, yeah.
Oh my god.
You better be capoeira of him coming right at you.
You did it!
Yeah, Ashley's saying, I mean, after you mentioned it the first time, I notice it all the time, but that's probably the autism. I don't know. You know, absolutely. Absolutely. Steph, Ken, you guys like Breath of the Wild? If so, I've got a video for y'all to watch.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. Rabbit King says, I'm a fan of the Kirby-esque helmets.
Yeah!
I love Kirby.
Gotta give it some kind of steel aspect, and what better way than, like, that kind of metallic helmet?
Oh my god, I love it. little boxing shorts. Like,
Heck yeah.
it turned into this weird, like, Charlie Brown striped t-shirt motif to, like, cute little boxers. Like, I like this.
I mean, like, very clearly, it's meant to be like a poncho that it's wearing, and kind of that zigzag pattern that you see in a lot of that traditional style of garment is for the Ludicolo. So I just wanted to kind of keep that design element as a through line between it.
I remember that from, well, okay, my joke was gonna just fell, but I was gonna talk about, like, yay, I'm a llama again!
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, a little poncho that I think had that same exact
I
sign.
think so. Yeah.
That the South American designs for their leather fiber arts. Rapid King's like, so he says, like, puns are killing me.
We adore our puns in this house.
Oh my gosh, this little... Yes, this is a great glow up for Ludicolo.
Oh, heck yeah.
Capoeira, Ludicolo, ready just to fuck you up. Like, man, he's coming in. He'll punch you apart. With the eyebrows. This is great. The next number is number 7 whenever you're ready, but I think you did a great job.
Number 7, you said?
Number 7, yeah.
Okay.
Did we do number 7?
No, not yet.
Oh, sweet.
Number 7. Oh, it's Meowth. That's right.
This is another one of my ideas. Kim did come up with some stuff, but I was very inspired.
Steph had a very clear idea of what she wanted tonight, like what would make her happy, and this stream is definitely a birthday gift to Steph.
Yay! So we're turning...
Fighting Dark.
Yeah, Fighting Dark from normal type for Meowth.
Because, like, one of the best things about Sword and Shield was Galarian Meowth. Like, Berserker, holy crap. That was such a good, fun Pokemon design. Like, the regional variants, they really... They caught lightning in a bottle with those, in my opinion.
Berserker! Yes, actually, it's going from normal to Fighting a Dark type. Berserker! Oh my god, I love him. I love that it's just a beard.
It's just a beard.
It's just a big
It's not a big fluffy body, it's a big fluffy beard.
I love both. I wish that, I mean, it does look just like a really big fluffy body. I mean, he's got some thickness, you know, he's a chonky boy. But like, most of it is just a big fluffy beard, and I fucking love it.
Oh, absolutely.
Little Viking cat. Man, Sword and Shield...
Mixed feelings. I'm still waiting for them to release Gun.
Gunther. Stupid Shieldbird and
Swordward and Shieldbird, yeah.
Oh, that was so... I'm like, when Ken was playing, I'm like, am I fucking hallucinating right now? Is this actually happening? Like, am I actually... Was this really real? Was this really what I'm watching? Yes. Yes, it was. The giant, like, dick-like hair
for
the sword, and just... Really my god. It was like a fucking fever dream. Like, we have no idea what we're supposed to do. This was supposed to be, like, the big reveal. Like, we were supposed to... Like, you could tell that they had planned for Sword and Shield to be their big reveal for, like, the open world kind of... Because everyone's basically copying Breath of the Wild, doing that same kind of very light-colored open worlds play style where you can do whatever you want. Violet and Scarlet didn't really do the best job of it.
Yeah, it still felt very like sequential in how you approached the game.
We'll get to that in a second. But Sword and Shield, like, wasn't it like the 30th anniversary?
No, because 96 was when Pokemon came out, so we're still a couple years off from 30th.
It was supposed to be like maybe 25th.
25th, yeah. More likely the 25th, yeah.
It was supposed to be like this big thing, 25th anniversary of Pokemon, and that's what we got. And I think they were trying to get things ready, but things were not fully ready yet for that game. because you could see, like, we tried to do an open world. See, this one little area you can go in. Isn't this great? Hey, there's an island where you can do that too. And the fact that Ruby, sorry,
Scarlet and Violet.
Scarlet and Violet.
They're all red and blue, is what they are.
Yeah, they're all just trying to capture that same, those glory days of first gen. But yeah, that game came out so much faster than most games. Like, usually they'll reveal one gen and they'll wait a little bit, you know? Yeah. Like, but people kind of get familiar, like, do the whole series and stuff.
Yeah.
But it felt like Scarlet and Violet came pretty quick afterwards with a whole brand new Pokemon, whole new ways of doing things. So I kind of get the feeling like that's what they were trying to do for that gen, but it didn't come out, and so a lot of things just kind of fell through. Like, it was the B team working on that Pokemon. Fucking Swordbird and Shield.
Swordward and Shieldbird, yeah.
Oh, it was so... and, like, just the character designs. I have very spicy opinions. I have very spicy opinions about a lot of things from Sword and Shield. But, I mean, like... story.
Yeah. Like, there were some things that I liked. Like, I was okay with, like, Hop's design elements in Sword and Shield, but his hair was dumb. Ugh. Like, a lot of hair. And, like, friggin' Sonya, like, what? Who wears their purse under their jacket? Like, that was so weird to me.
There was a lot of things that were just really way too scripted, and you're like, just fucking get on with it. Okay. Oh my god. Professor Oak didn't go on for this fucking long. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Come on, get on with it.
Sure.
And it was a lot of, like, padding. I didn't like... There were some of the new Pokemon I really liked, and some that I really didn't like.
Yeah.
Fucking, like...
The Gigantamax was weird.
Yeah, some of it was funny. Yeah. I really love the stretched out long Meowth.
Yes, that was very funny, because cats are long like that.
Speaking of cats that are like that, cats are also ninjas.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, dark fighting type, it's Meowth is a ninja.
It's Ninja Meowth.
It's Ninja Meowth. We got Ashley saying, I think it's odd for Meowth to be a normal type. Its design gives ground type or fighting type, probably fighting or over ground, but just saying. They were also saying, or she was also saying, it was also super glitchy on launch and still is quite glitchy. Is it just me, or does company seem to be half-assing a lot of their new content recently? At least in the case for Pokemon or New Horizons.
I'm very curious, because I've tried to replicate a lot of the glitches with Scarlet and Violet, and I've had no luck in doing so. But then again, like, a lot of the stuff that I've seen too was like people who were experiencing those glitches were usually playing in like the online mode together with people. So I wonder if that's a big part of it, because we never really did the online mode.
A lot more that we saw was just clipping issues.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of those got fixed. I actually haven't played my game in a little bit. I'd like to, but then Zelda's coming out next week.
I mean, I'm honestly, I'm kind of waiting for the DLC
me too.
To pick up, to start playing Scarlet again.
I mean, it was fun. I really enjoyed Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah,
I definitely preferred it over Sword and Shield.
Oh, for sure.
And I just watching Ken play Sword and Shield, I was like, why? You can definitely see that there were elements in Sword and Shield that they tried, like, there was kind of like, it was really like a testing ground for a lot of the things they wanted to do in Violet and Scarlet. And, it was, I have a lot of spicy opinions. I just really disliked Team Yell, Team Shouts.
Team Yell.
Yeah, and
they're just soccer hooligans.
And I get Japan, like, you go to England to study and you're like, wow, they're really into football. They're really, really into it. Like, damn, like, wow, I didn't realize just how much they were into football. But that was, like, the only element.
I mean, there was one other element that I thought was delightful. was that they really called a lot of shade onto England's archaeology department, like their museum system, because just the way they handled their fossils, like, because England, when they were starting to do archaeology, they didn't care about matching the bones up properly. They'd throw the dinosaurs together in any way they thought looked cool, and that's exactly what happened with the fossils in Sword and Shield, and I thought that was hilarious.
This Meowth is so good.
Heck yeah. He's got a scarf like Strider. How could he be bad?
Oh.
He's got the little Naruto head plate with the Pokeball logo for it.
Oh my god. This is so this is amazing. This is also a gift.
This is cool.
Meowth, that's white.
That's right.
Shineda. Omae koroso.
I am not sure what you said, but that sounds like a thing a ninja would say before they kill you.
It's just saying I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there we go.
I thought you would get the Omae Koroso because that's what Hiro says in Gundam Wing.
I never watched Gundam Wing in Japanese. I only ever watched it on Toonami.
I was also trying to do the Meowth voice in Japanese. Aoi, aoi, shizuka na koro ni wa. Now it's really gonna mess up my throat if I do it.
Yeah.
I have to say, personally, my issues with Pokemon is clipping into walls. I did clip into the map at 1.2, but it was easy to fix by teleporting to a different part of the map. Yeah, I did have some issues with clipping. There was like parts where you were playing too, where you were clipping. You were trying to catch a Pokemon and clipped into the wall.
Yeah, I actually managed to catch that Pokemon too. I was very proud of myself.
Even though it was like in the wall.
Yeah.
So no, I get that. Like
for sure.
Definitely I did experience those issues playing it.
Love this little ninja Meow.
Oh, it's so good.
It's very good.
Nyan to nyan.
All right.
Oh my god, I love it.
So what's our next one?
Our next number is number 12.
Number 12. That's going to be a dragon type evolution is what we're going to do.
Of course we had to do an evolution.
Of course we did.
We found out that there's actually a lot they haven't done yet.
Yeah, there's like 18 different types, and there's like, what, 6 to 8 evolutions? Like, they're missing.
What are they waiting for?
I know,
Those things
right?
are like the Disney princesses of Pokemon.
Oh gosh, seriously. Like, they put out a new evolution, the internet's going to lose their mind.
Yeah, like, what are they waiting for?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
What, is it not enough money?
Yeah, right? I'm sorry, we can't print enough money for this. Maybe, to be fair, maybe that's what they're actually doing, is they're trying to save us from economic collapse.
Yeah. When we were looking at like all of the different types that hadn't been used, and I had a couple of ideas, but I was like, no, we should do dragon. Dragon would be fucking rad.
Yeah.
And so, I'm waiting for when they do drop the other evolutions. I'm just like, what are they waiting for? Like good weather? I mean, like God, there wouldn't be enough money in the world. It would be economic collapse if we made more evolutions. Maybe all the people who have the evolution tattoos would protest. Like, God damn it, I don't have enough room on my arm for the other evolutions. Don't do any more. I don't have room on my arm.
I don't have enough skin.
I'd have to replace all of my evolution posters on my walls to make room for the new ones. You would that maybe it's for the true evolution fans that they won't do it. Ooh, I like what you got doing. What you're doing so far.
Just trying to decide like how I want to do this pose too. Like, do I want to focus more on the neck or like have more of a stalking pose?
I mean, everyone loves a good toothless.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, like that's like cat dragon energy, which I know Eevee's supposed to be a pupper.
I thought it was like a fox.
I thought so too. It has fox energy. But according, I think, to the Bulbapedia, it is a type of pupper.
Oh, okay.
It is in the dog world.
I mean,
it's supposed to be based off of a Pomeranian.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Jeez, freaking Pomeranians.
That's
the sound it makes, and I love it.
we watched people play Let's Go Eevee, and we're like, no, like it is only Let's Go Pikachu for me.
Yeah.
Because it's yellow version,
Yeah,
not fucking brown version. It's yellow version of Pokemon.
Pokemon Brown is very different.
And Pokemon Dirt Brown.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, I'm like, sorry. Let me back that up. Pokemon Tan. That, I think, because Eevee's more like a brown tan color.
Pokemon Beige.
Yeah, this is the beige baby thing that Chance was telling us about.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Pokemon Beige. It's your beige baby. They got Ashley. Eevee has the genetic ability to evolve into many different versions. Why is dragon type not one? Exactly. Apparently, that's Ashley's persona.
All right.
And I totally understand why you got Let's Go Eevee. I know a lot of people who Eevee is their like Eevee is their only like they're their absolute favorite Pokemon. It makes me think of like the original cartoon where like did you ever see that episode where the original Eevee brothers
sisters, the brother was the only one who wanted to keep the Eevee his own, like just unevolved.
Ken.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What? I thought it was sisters.
Nope.
What?
They were the Eevee brothers.
I thought they had. I must be confusing it with Misty's sister who had the Vaporeon.
That's much later on.
I think that's why.
I'm talking like OG Pokemon.
Yeah.
You gotta be the very best, like no one ever was. They were boys. They were three brothers.
Okay.
And they all had nasally voices.
Okay. I admit I am absolutely thinking of Misty's sisters because one had like a Vaporeon. And she was super jelly of her sister for having it.
Oh, yeah. This was OG when there was only the three.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Like, he had this stupid bowl cut for the normal type Eevee.
Because it was the younger brother. It was three triplets.
Yeah.
And they all had, like, the weird, crazy hair that matched their like, Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon. And I love this. It does look like more like a dragon, but I think if you add some more floof to it, you would get more of the Eevee. But I really love what you're doing.
Delete your art.
What? You're deleting your art?
Just the wings. I'm not thrilled with how like I'm approaching the wings.
Maybe make him floofy, like a bird,
like a luck dragon.
Yeah. Why not? Lots of different types of dragons out there. Not all of them are scaly boys.
That's very true.
Yeah. You can do whatever the heck kind of dragon evolution that you want, and then Nintendo can like sue you because
for being too perfect
and doing exactly like, how did you get this idea? This was in the secret vaults of the evolutions. We can't release them. It would cause economic collapse to the universe. I mean, not just Earth, the whole entire universe.
We have the Infinity Gauntlet. We can make it happen.
The multiverse, all of the verses.
Yeah.
But he actually loves what you're doing, and she know good dragons.
Well, fantastic.
So, so I was just thinking of like that episode of Pokemon, OG Pokemon, where like they were all trying to pressure their younger brother into evolving their Eevee into one of theirs, and like trying to like shove like fire stones down his fucking throat. He's like, no, I'm gonna keep my Eevee just the way he is. And everyone's like, yes, celebrating him. Like, it's okay that he stays an Eevee. And it was like, actually, yeah, he's pretty cute. You know, you matches your brown aesthetic, your tan aesthetic,
your bland beige aesthetic,
your beige baby aesthetic. Oh. No, Eevee's, it's funny because, so in Japan, they don't have a V sound.
Yeah, yep.
And so, I know I've talked about just Japanese language 101 in my search streams, where, especially the one where I did the translations. Go back and watch that one. That stream was really fun. We did it back in January, and we do plan on doing it again. And I might introduce some other languages. I want to make sure I take my time doing my research. Yeah. I'm much more confident in Japanese, German, and more in Japanese and German because those are languages I know more of. So if I were to introduce other languages, I would like to spend a little bit more time rather than just using someone's maybe bad translation.
Yeah. I mean, bad translations can be funny.
Well, I mean, like, so let's talk about some things that get lost in translation.
like Wobbuffet?
Like
Schlurf. Oh, Schlurf. Jeez, yeah, Schlurf.
Schlurf. Or the Schlumps. Yeah,
that's
Schlumps.
what it was.
I got it messed up. So the Schlumps. So in German, the Smurfs were called the Schlumps, but Schlump sounds like Schlamp. So Schlampe means slut, and so the
Schlumpet.
Smurfette was Schlumpets, but it sounds like Schlampets. And then, so you can see where, just a little, it's not much to kind of, and so that's where,
her name translated to slut.
Or like Laputa for Spanish speakers are like, damn,
geez.
what?
Yeah. Like, I've been seeing some jokes about the latest JoJo's because it's Jodio is the current Joe. And in Spanish, I guess that translates to, like, fucked up. I just know that because of memes talking about it, making fun of it. It's been way too long since I've studied Spanish. I would love to get back into it, but that was high school, and that was a long time ago.
We got a question in the chat.
Yeah.
Ashley is asking the both of us which one is our favorite evolution.
My favorite evolution.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All I can think of is the joke I told you earlier about, like, how to evolve Eevee into ghost type.
No! I don't mind talking about bussies. I don't mind talking about, like, penises and shit, but that one I gotta draw the line at.
That's valid.
That one's talking about violence towards animals.
And that's not cool.
No.
It was a terrible joke.
What my favorite evolution? I mean, Sylveon's just a little princess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're just pink, and they got bows.
Yeah. They're
pretty ding-dang adorable.
Mm.
And I do like fairy type just because of how ridiculous they are.
Yeah.
I wish that Umbreon and Sylveon were Sylveon's pretty cool looking, but Umbreon, it looks too rounded in certain places. It looks a little strange. For dark type, I would have assumed something a little bit different.
Mm-hmm. No, it's funny because Umbreon is actually my real answer, is because I like the ring aesthetic, like the stripe aesthetic that they went with for it, which is great. So yeah, Umbreon is definitely my answer.
I mean, Sylveon's pretty dang cute, but I have to go with an OG Jolteon.
Jolteon was always really good. Of the original 3 evolutions, Jolteon was my favorite as well.
I just like his spiky,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just the little spiky boy, and the aesthetics and the design. Yeah, I liked a good Jolteon, and because again, I've been playing Pokemon since first gen. And I'm trying to remember which one because you would get an Eevee. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you could find more Eevees, but they were actually pretty hard to find in the original game. And same with Stones. Stones were a little bit more difficult to find. Not like in the most recent where you could just go to the fucking store, the equivalent of 7-Eleven, and find it. Man, thank you, Deli Mart. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I've just spent 12 years trying to find a Everstone to make sure my little baby duck stays a baby. Sylveon's really cute. Oh, Leafeon. Leafeon's really cute, too. Yeah. That's a hard one.
That is.
I like the aesthetic of Leafeon as well, but because I'm first gen, I think I'm gonna stick with a Jolteon of those 3, because that one again, he's got a really they've got a really good aesthetic. Jolteon's a good. I love this.
I don't know if I kept the right aesthetic for it, but it's a cool little dragon friend.
It's got the Eevee eyes and the Eevee nose and the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Can I make one request?
Absolutely.
Can you give it a little poof at the end of its tail?
A little tiny tail poof.
Yeah, a little tiny tail poof right at the very end. And I think...
You got it.
Yeah. I think that would be perfect. We've got Ashley saying, I'm glad at level 100 your Pokemon can't evolve since they can't level up anymore. So Duck and Sprig don't need to worry about Everstones anymore. And Rabbit King says, I dig Dragon Eevee.
Well, thank you very much.
I like the little poof. That poof, I think, does it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially since, like, the little poofs I gave on its arms, like, that definitely ties it together nicely, too.
Ties the room together, Kenji.
It really ties the room together, man.
Have we done number 9?
Number 9, I do not believe we have.
That's a good... I like this evolution. I think you did a great job.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. You did a really great job. Like, that's very much an Eevee face.
Yeah.
And most of them have that with all the evolutions.
That was the main focus I was trying to keep,
that's really good.
Number 9.
Yay!
Oh, we're going with Wooloo.
This was another Stephanie suggestion.
She went electric type Wooloo. Because Mareep is terrible.
Mareep is awful. Oh my god. I mean, like, okay, so Wooloo, like, it's just a big old fluffy static ball just waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, just turn those little pigtails into lightning bolts or something.
Yeah.
It would be perfect as lightning type. What the fuck was Mareep? And that last form,
It's so weird.
Drugs.
It doesn't have any floof on it anymore at that point.
Thank you, everybody in the chat. Both Ashley and Rabbit King agree that makes sense for Wooloo to be a electric type. Thank you. Thank you. I feel very seen in this moment. I thought its evolution, like it would have a second evolution, it would be electric type.
No, it just turns into like a babushka kind of sheep.
And it doesn't even have the cute little babushka hats.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a tied-off bandana kind of looking head.
Really? I don't remember this.
I think it's Dubwool is its name.
I'll have to look up.
Yeah.
Kenji.
Dubstep.
Do you like the
Oh,
dub?
God. Yelvis. I love Yelvis. Yelvis is such a funny band.
Oh, they had that beautiful moment on the internet where everyone was downloading everything Yelvis
absolutely.
did, and then they just kind of stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think everyone it's kind of like one of those Baby Shark moments.
Oh, no.
After everyone discovered what the fox said, they were like, I can't do it anymore.
What does the fox say?
I can't do it. My child is singing this at all hours during the day, and Baby Shark is no better replacement. Why do children love annoying songs? It just goes on and on.
I mean, it is a song that never ends, right?
Thank you for picking up on my reference. It's just other ways of just bringing that chaos, I suppose.
Yeah.
Chaotic beings. I always thought Wooloo was going to be electric type. Like, when they first introduced them, I thought it was going to be an electric type. And when it wasn't, I was just like, oh, this is just a roly-poly little just round boy. Which, I mean, no complaints there.
Round boys are great.
I think ear needs to be rounder, Kenji.
Rounder?
Like, see how that head is much smaller, and yours is like close to the same size. Not to backseat art. I'm just like bigger, floofier, bigger.
That almost sounds like a Daft Punk song.
Make it bigger, nice and fluffy. It's an electric type, and I want to rhyme bussy.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
You know, I just want to say.
I mean, I guess
after
I did
last
put you on
week's
the
stream,
spot.
after last week's stream where we were learning more about Gen Z.
Mm-hmm.
Chance!
Hello!
Welcome! We were just talking about, speaking of Gen Z slang, that I have a newfound love of Gen Z slang. And as much as I was talking crap about bussies last week, I found that what Gen Z loves so much about it, it's ridiculous, and it brings positivity to the word pussy, even though it's okay that they're gonna say it weird.
If you want the rant, go back and watch last week's episode.
You can we talked a little bit about bussy just at the very beginning because
that's what really spawned the whole reason for the stream.
Oh, I get it, Gen Z. I get your love of the bussy. It's pretty fucking funny. Should we share
The meme that we saw?
Yes.
That Jake Gyllenhaal didn't bottom in the mountains of Montana with no lube and a bussy full of beans to act like he's a brand new actor. God, there's so much to unpack in that joke.
When I read that, I just fucking lost my shit. I'm like, oh, that's why Gen Z loves the word bussy. That's why. Bussy full of beans. It's ridiculous. And it's charming in its own ridiculous way. I get it, Gen Z. Okay, I get it. Bottoming in the mountains of Montana with a bussy full of beans.
Oh, God. There's so much happening in
It
that.
was so funny. It was so fucking funny. Shout out to whoever did that tweet or whatever. It was really fucking funny. We got Rabbit King saying, my kids are still singing the Fox song.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Let's kind of go on a different song there. Do. Chan says, I want to rhyme bussy. It's where I came in. Rabbit King's like, bring back the bussy, bring back bussy. Chance, his ears were burning. Chance, is Steph on the bussy train now?
Yes.
I mean, that one meme, that's where it all clicked. It was kind of like that meme where it's like the person's just got this confused look and there's like all these equations just floating around them. And then it finally clicked. I'm like, oh, bussy full of beans. It's ridiculous.
It's such a good mouthfeel, that term, as well.
Oh, it's an electrical cord.
Yeah.
I love the static cling of the sock.
Yes. That's how you know it's electric outside of like the cable, the extension cord.
Okay, but realistically, if you did get your power, like, excuse me, Wooloo, can you come here? I need to charge my phone.
Just plug in.
It would be so cute. They would just be around and like, here, have some grass or,
I really love this version of Wooloo.
This is really good.
I really want electric Wooloo to be a thing.
Legs. It's fantastic. Yeah. Rabbit King says the socks is genius.
Well, thank you very much.
It's just stuck right on the side there. That's adorable. I love this. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Are you ready for the next one?
What's our next number?
Oh my gosh, we're ready for the next one already.
Heck yeah.
Number 3.
Number 3. We've done number 3.
We did? Oh,
we did number 3. What was number 3?
Uh-huh.
Number 3 was Ludicolo. That's right.
Number 10?
Number 10. All right, let's do number 10. Oh, Charcadet.
This is a cool boy. This is a cool guy. This is a cool guy one. Yeah. We wanted to change it from fire to water type.
Yeah.
And also still dark. This is one of the new ones from Violet and Scarlet. It was just really cool.
Yeah.
I did not love how you had to evolve to them.
It was a little intense for sure. And this we're doing more of an evolution is kind of our thought rather than just Charcadet itself.
I'm still salty that I didn't look it up that it was different for my game than it was for yours. So I went and hunted the Synestes.
That's right.
For like 12 years, and I realized that I needed something else to trade. I'm like, God damn it!
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I had to like go back and like just grind in the desert instead. It was like the
I had a couple items that I was able to transfer you to help with that. Yeah, I feel
it's
okay. Didn't I?
It's
I thought
okay.
I did.
It didn't
was
take
a while
too long.
Ago. Yeah.
Once I figured out, because I didn't bother to talk to the guy first. Like that would have been smart. Like the character, the NPC who's like tells you what you need. I was just like, oh, he said this in your game. It must be the same in mine. No. So I'm a little salty about that. Yeah. Like, again, we were going to talk about Scarlet and Violet, and I really liked it. I loved big things, big concepts, that it wasn't the end of the world as we knew it, with some sort of, like, energy siphoning Pokemon that's going to end the world.
Yes. But first, let's harness it for renewable energy, right?
Or just, like, end of the world, like, I mean, just these weird, like, alien, not cute Pokemon for their legendaries. And it was just, like, yeah. Yeah. It was just, you know, like, I love the concept of futuristic and, and prehistoric Pokemon. Like, that was cute.
Yeah.
That was a cute idea. And, like,
It was fun.
How they played around with that, like, just different variations of the same Pokemon. And I think they've finally been paying attention to the internet and how they've been doing that for fucking how many goddamn years?
For all the Fakemon that are out there, like, they're so much fun. Like, I really, like, there's a couple Fakemon accounts that I follow just because they're so cute and they're really fun friends.
We got Ashley saying the best character, in their opinion, is Penny. All the V's.
Oh, yeah.
All the V's. I really like Penny, too.
Penny's cute.
I liked her. And that whole, like, team... Why am I forgetting their name?
Team Star.
Team Star. That was cute. That was cute. I liked Team Star. I liked how the main one, the first one, looked like Jotaro.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Like, that was, and it was coming down for, like, they were being bullied.
Yeah.
You know, it was so much more relatable than just, like, the same NPC literally on the same loop cycle over and over in the same screen. If it was 8-bit, I could kind of forgive it. But it's like 3D modeling, and so when you had like in Sword and Shield the same Team Yell character just doing the exact same cycle, I'm like, this is lazy.
Yeah.
This is so fucking lazy. But Team Star was like, they wanted to really do the whole like, you can send out your Pokemon and fight things, and it was a different way to fight, and I enjoyed it. And then you had a big boss battle at the end, and some of them were very challenging. I enjoyed it. I liked Team Star far, far more than I liked Team Yell. It was just a nice, refreshing approach to like that idea of like a Team Rocket, like your antagonistic force. But it wasn't the only one. You know, you still had the mystery to solve, and you could do it at your own pace, kind of. Favorite gym leader? For everybody in the chat, if you played Scarlet and Violet, who is your favorite gym leader? Ken and I already know.
There were a couple, but yeah.
You know mine.
Oh, absolutely. You know mine too, but I'm... gosh, I can't remember the other guy's name. Because there were two that I thought were great. One more so than the others, but yeah, anyway.
The normal type trio gym leader.
Heck yeah.
I'm forgetting his name.
Larry.
Larry, yeah.
It's like the most normal name possible is Larry.
Yeah. Larry is so fucking funny. It's just, he's sitting in the restaurant the whole entire time, and his favorite meals are like spicy dumplings.
Yeah.
Like the whole idea that you have to get the secret recipe was kind of dumb, but at least they let you cheese through it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You could just look it up and they're like, wow, how did you know? That's great. Good job, everybody. But fucking loved Larry, and the fact that he was on the Elite Four too was just bird Pokemon. He's like, yeah, that's me being fancy. A bird.
Yeah.
Bored.
my boss told me I should switch it up a little bit for the Elite Four fight, and so that's what I'm doing, but really the normal type suits me just fine.
It was really cute, like, just playing off of that stereotype of the Japanese businessman, Larry was super charming, and I guess maybe it's just because I'm older, watch why I like Larry. It's just so funny. The gal, the ghost type, who's the rapper.
Oh, yeah.
I liked her, too.
Yeah,
her hair was a little strange, but I liked her, you know.
Yeah. How else do you know she's ghost type if she doesn't have, like, a full articulated skeleton weaved into her hair braids?
I mean, I don't know. I loved all the Houndooms, too. It was really cute.
Oh, yeah.
How it was like a wrap-off. It was really funny.
Yeah.
It's totally okay if y'all don't remember. Chance, Professor Oak. Great answer. Yeah,
absolutely.
Best gym leader.
Like, the artist in the Grass Town, like, I can't remember his name.
Oh, I hated him.
But, he was obnoxious. Like,
I hated him.
He is, like just the quintessential, like, terribly full of themselves artist, like, stereotype that you always see. And that,
and he's obsessed with the world's stupidest Pokemon.
He was so funny to me.
Oh,
like,
my God.
The looks on his face that he gave you was just creepy as all get out. Like, oh man, he was the funniest.
Oh, we got the fish head. We got a side-on head going
Heck yeah,
on here.
we got a side-on head going on.
We're thinking about a lot about Zelda.
We're thinking a lot about Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, oh, I was saying that before. Like, yeah, I legit have pointed ears. I was born with pointed ears. When I was born, my Oma, my grandmother said, it's a good thing that she's a girl so she can hide it with her hair. Like, if I had been born a few hundred years earlier, I might have been thrown in a fire at being accused of a changeling.
Yeah.
Like, they are legit, like, pointed ears.
What am I doing?
And, so of course I was like, I gotta be fucking Zelda. That was like one of my first cosplays, like big cosplays that I did, and I was really proud of myself. I even paid a friend of mine who was, like, just studying to become a seamstress at that point. So I saved up my money so I could pay her to do some of the parts that I couldn't do myself. I even wore, so this is really funny, because it was an anime convention, I knew I did not want to wear heels all day long, and so I instead bought piggy slippers for Ganon. So
oh, nice.
I had my Ganon slippers, but it was really great because they were pink, and so they looked, you know, like they would. I was wearing pink shoes, but they fluffed out my skirt. So there's a cosplay hack for you.
Yeah.
It was very comfortable wearing just slippers. And again, the way I walked, because they were really big and fluffy, they just naturally fluffed out my skirt. So I had a really full skirt the whole entire time. Yeah.
Right on.
Cosplay hack.
Yeah.
In the chat, the artist gym leader you're talking about sounds like Rohan. Oh my god, he does. Oh, he is a lot like Rohan.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, like the electric type gym leader, the streamer. Oh. Also, the fairy type leader, I liked her too. The fairy, was the Team Star? Was it the little fairy boy?
No.
Wearing the very fancy lad suit.
Maybe was there another?
I don't know if there was a gym that was fairy type.
No, the fairy type gym. That was the one who was like the beautician.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right. She was really cute. I really liked her too. Yeah. That's what I liked about these gym leaders is that they weren't like, oh, the fucking stupid soccer, football, and they were covered, like the costumes were awful. And some of them, and I hate that they went this direction, were very sexualized.
Yeah.
Some of these characters who are very young presenting, I don't care what their profile says. Like, they have, you know, very young presenting bodies. And in these really weird, suggestive pictures for, like, their cards that they would pass out, I'm like, why are we seeing her inner thigh?
Yeah.
Why is this a thing in Pokemon now? No, this is gross. And they definitely cleaned it all up for Violet and Scarlet. I did not feel any of that kind of stuff at all. I'm like, oh, thank you. Like, no, keep it clean, man. There's no reason, like, you can be romantic, you can have your own headcanons, but, like, again, especially for younger presenting characters, like, that was gross. And there were some characters that were wearing very skimpy outfits, very booby outfits. Of course, it's just for the more female presenting characters.
Yeah, they wouldn't have the courage to do that for the dude characters.
No, they were wearing, like, stupid capes that made no goddamn sense.
Oh god, Leon was so dumb.
And dumb fucking fluffy shorts. Why? Why the fluffy shorts?
It's like his facial hair, too.
Oh, I hated Leon. I hate Leon. Ugh.
Leon!
Help! Leon, help! It's just, like, it was covered with, like, sponsorships.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think you have mistaken football for NASCAR.
Right?
Because they do that shit in NASCAR.
It's so dumb.
And they might have a few advertisements for, like, in soccer, like European soccer. But it's not that bad, like what Leon was doing. That's like NASCAR level bad. Yeah. This is so rad. I'm sorry. I'm totally paying attention. And then Rabbit King, too, says, oh, I'm loving this one. I keep switching screens because I'm drawing. Hey, what are you drawing, friend?
Yeah, working on some cool pixel art.
We got Ashley also saying, I'm just thinking Leon Kennedy because my girlfriend, Sky. I'm bummed that they changed her voice actor. I'm kind of really bummed.
Oh, I'm not.
Because when we watched the playthrough, I was like, oh, her voice used to be so annoying. Okay, before we move on
Yeah.
to number 6, I just want to, like, comment.
Yeah.
Like, this is so rad. Like, I had just thrown out the idea of a trident, and you totally rolled with it. I do love the side-on head helmet thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking cool, and the little winglings. That's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
And I really like how you do the armor, too.
Yeah.
That's
Gotta
fucking
keep
rad.
that vibe going.
It's really good.
Yeah. I'm very happy with I really like that.
That's really cool. Have we done number 6?
We have not.
Okay.
What is number 6? Number 6 is going to be... Oh, it's a Pikachu!
Yay! Pikachu!
Going from electric to water type.
That's one that not a lot of people play around with. Like, it's almost like
Yeah.
Pikachu is too precious
Right.
to change other types. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of Bulbasaurs and different types, or Charmanders and Squirtles.
I've definitely done it myself too, but like the Halloween Bulbasaur with like the jack-o'-lantern on its back, like I adore that version.
So cute.
It's great.
Ken also got me a plushie of a rose.
I did. It's
A rose Bulbasaur. It was really cute for Valentine's Day. It was really cute. In the chat, we've got Chan saying, imagine if football had the same patches as NASCAR. That'd be wild. That's fucking Pokemon Sword and Shield.
It really is.
It's fucking Pokemon Sword and Shield. And was like, what, Japan, I'm sorry. Did you not consult anybody else? Did you have like a team of 2 people who never had been to the UK before? And they're like, okay, we're taking notes so we can make a Pokemon game based off the UK. Forget all the castles and the knights and, you know, Arthurian legends and like...
we're just really big fans of Ted Lasso and want to put that into Pokemon.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Rabbit King says, I'm making the new UI for Matt Black Studios Twitch stream. That's awesome.
Oh, that's rad.
We have a long-running joke on there because of my massive crush on Michael and Sidon. Mifa. Mifa's... Yeah, Mifa vibes off of that, too.
Mifa, like, made me not hate Ruta, Zora princesses, because I couldn't stand Ruto. She was just so pushy and like wouldn't take no for an answer. Like Link didn't. He never said yes, and she just pushed herself. I hated it.
I know consent.
Yeah, like consent is important, people.
Yeah.
So Ruto always kind of freaked me out, but like Mifa, oh my gosh, she's absolutely adorable.
I'm sorry. She was the original. Oh my god, why am I forgetting the word?
What the Notice Me Prince? Ruto. Ruto was Tsundere Princess.
She was the OG or Tsundere Princess before there was a Tsundere Princess.
She was.
She was the OG Tsundere Princess.
She absolutely was.
Yeah.
Ruto was a Tsundere Princess. It's so true, though.
Mifa's cute.
Mifa's
I
adorable.
fucking love Sidon.
Oh, yes. Like, I was enamored with Mifa until Sidon came on the screen. And then I was like, yeah, dude.
He's in the trailers, and I'm so excited. He has his own theme music, and he just wants to support you. He's cheering you on. He's like, yeah, you got this, Link.
Yeah.
You're the coolest. You're like, I know I can do it because Sidon believes in me. He gave me the thumbs up. That's all I ever wanted from my dad.
It was like Bidoof just wanting that fist bump.
Oh, I cried.
Oh, I loved it so much.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, Pokemon's been like creating these really adorable, just mini short cartoons. These little blips, and they're on their YouTube all over the place. To me, fucking Pokemon, you can find it. It's not too difficult to find. And there's one about Bidoof, and he just wants this high five from his trainer. Mm-hmm. He's like rejected by all the other Bidoofs. He's rejected in all these other ways. And then he finally gets his chance to prove himself, and then he earns the high five. Oh, I cried. I'm like, he didn't have to do that in order to earn the high five.
You were perfect to begin with.
He was worthy from the beginning. Oh, we used to make fun of Bidoof back in the day.
Yeah.
And then that, like, just recent iterations of Bidoof, I'm like, I love Bidoof.
I know.
How have I not loved Bidoof this entire time?
Right?
Oh my god, Bidoof is so precious.
Yeah, we must protect him.
Why did I ever hate Bidoof before? Oh my god. We got Rabbit King saying, I screamed when I saw Sidon. I know, me too. Like, ah! So excited. I'm so excited. So I think we might be able to do some Zelda stuff. Ken and I both have a long, deep fan.
Oh yeah.
So I know this is a Pokemon stream, but everyone's favorite Zelda game.
Yeah, what Zelda came out when you were 12?
Yeah. For us, it's Ocarina of Time.
Oh, heck yeah, it's Ocarina.
Hell yeah. We're going to probably talk about this when we do a Zelda stream, because now I guess we have to do it.
Yeah.
Now I guess we have to do it. For my birthday, because I am a blonde, pointy-eared elf, real life, and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is coming on my goddamn birthday. I was also born on Mother's Day, but that's a different part. But, mother of all elves. There's some other elf dragons,
Oh, jeez.
Why not? Why not?
I don't know how to bring in a Game of Thrones reference, unfortunately.
You're all good. That's the only one. Oh,
I skipped the final 2 seasons. It was just,
I love this so much already. I love just how Pikachu's just a chunky boy.
I really miss the OG Pikachu design.
Me too.
Of just a fat chinchilla.
The fat Pikachu.
It's so good.
Wasn't that the the kaiju Pikachu was the fat Pikachu?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Gigantamax for Sword and Shield, they just made it fat again.
I know it's Gigantamax, but it's really kaiju.
It's kaiju. It's kaiju Pokemon.
It's kaiju Pokemon.
If they had just owned the whole kaiju Pokemon thing, I think Sword and Shield would have been a much better received game.
Ashley, I want a hot take. Who's your least favorite Pokemon, Steph and Ken?
Ooh. Jinx.
What gen?
Oh gosh. That's the right question.
I hate the what is it? The fairy type in Sword and Shield.
Oh, Impidimp.
Impidimp.
Yeah, like Grimmsnarl, its whole evolutionary line. It's terrible.
I hate it. It's so it's not even cool.
No.
It's not cute.
It's not muscular. It's just covered in hair.
It's gross. It is gross. I understand they were trying to go for, more of, a traditional type of fairy idea, but, more even if they wanted to do a little goblin, a goblin would have been cuter than the fucking Impidimp. No one, whoever was in charge of it was incompetent.
Oh, jeez.
It was awful. So awful. I have others, but in this moment, it's Impidimp. That's my least favorite. I couldn't even remember his goddamn name. Terrible. I fucking hate it. Remember when you're playing Sword and Shield, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Chance, apparently 4 Swords Adventures and Minish Cap came out when I was 12, so there's your favorite. You gotta pick. Which one's your favorite?
Minish Cap was really fun. I really enjoyed playing it.
It's really cute.
It is heckin' cute.
Ashley, any gen, every gen. Rabbit King, fat chinchilla is the best euphemism I've ever heard. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Ashley's I get why you hate it. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Chance has never played a Zelda? What? Oh my god, do you want to borrow our copy of Breath of the Wild? You have a Switch.
Yeah.
Do you want to borrow our copy? I'll bring it next time I see you. You can play it. It's really fun. Yeah, Impidimp is really fucking... What's yours, Ken?
I kind of answered Jenks just
because
she's terrible, but I don't know if... Maybe. I mean, there's other Pokemon to dislike as well, but Jenks is just... Ugh. Her whole face. I love making... honestly, I love dogging on Jinx more than anything else, so, I do appreciate her for that, but yeah.
Chance, I'll bring the copy for you to borrow. Rabbit King says, Ocarina for me. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! One of the YouTubers that we follow, Gamers Little Playground. Shout out Gamers Little Playground. I like them because they play lots of games and it's no commentary. It's just watching a movie of just their playthrough. I know there's a lot of YouTubers that do that, but they're pretty like they post almost every single day with a whole bunch of new content, and they just they just posted Ocarina of Time for the 3DS, and so we were watching that before we started today. And it's just like listening to the music again. Like it shapes so much of Zelda, especially with the influence of music.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's Pikachu! Is that?
It's a little Psyduck, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put a Gyarados in there.
I mean, I can.
And a little Magikarp.
Maybe Psyduck is kind of freaking out because there's a Gyarados coming at it.
And then it's going to, like, explode its brain, and everyone's going to have a bad time.
Yeah. Psyduck is freaked out because of what it's going to have to do to survive.
Just a baby duck. Come on. He's just a little baby duck. Let's see here. Rachel said Zelda came out in 86, so I was 15 when the first one came out. The first one's fun.
It is.
It's
fun. Hard, too.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. We got Ashley saying, I don't think I have either. To be fair, I'm only 20, so yeah, totally. And you got plenty of time to play Zelda if you want to. Chance, despite being 30, I've missed out on a lot of staple millennial stuff because I wasn't allowed to do anything outside of Disney, Barbie, Jumpstart, and educational games. I had a lot of sheltered parts of my my youth as well.
Just beachfront Pikachu. Oh, yeah.
Ashley, I love Flareon, but I dislike the bright yellow and bright orange coloring. I can't really think of any Pokemon I genuinely dislike. I mean, Impidim's pretty terrible.
Impidim is.
Rabbit King. Oh, wait, I was 15. I think I was playing Link's Awakening still.
That's another good one, though.
Yeah. Ashley, maybe Nidoqueen because of the obvious boobs on it. Oh, jeez,
that is terrible.
Rachel did play original Zelda. That's fun. It's a good one. I mean, that's a good one to play. But I mean, like, if you ever want to play on the Switch, you know, Breath of the Wild has absolutely transformed video games. So many games are just Breath of the Wild clones.
Like, we've been watching the Game Grumps playthrough of Sonic Frontiers. It's just a poor copy of Breath of the Wild.
Same sound effects and everything.
Like, they've got, like, the Starfall side mission thing, whatever, that's just the Blood Moon.
Oh, yeah. They're so bad. Like, it's just an obvious ripoff. And so, I mean, if you've never played Breath of the Wild, like, it's a really fun game. And I can understand why so many other game developers were like, oh, yeah, you did everything right. You fixed all of the problems. Let's just do what if it's not broken, don't fix it. Yeah, right. Like, let's just do it. So it's a good one. This is Sandy Gas too. This is a request from Stephanie. Like, I'm like, oh, water type Pikachu would just be a Pikachu, like, just chilling at the beach. This is adorable. Look at him, little swimmer shorts.
The whole scene.
Oh, it's cute. It's so cute.
Beachfront Pikachu.
Yeah. What numbers have we not done? We got 30 minutes left.
Let's see. Did we do 7? I feel like we did 7. We did do 7. That was Ninja Meowth.
That was a really good one. I think that's my favorite one so far, next to Psyduck.
So we've got 11, 8, 4, 2, and 1.
Let's do number 4. I want to do number 4.
Okay.
Oh, no! Why did I pick that one? God damn it.
Oh, so backstory. Steph hates the look of wet sloths.
They terrify me.
We are doing water dark for the new typing. So it can just be that water demon because, Steph's sleep paralysis demon, fun fact, is also a wet sloth.
So if you have a chance, just do a Google image search of wet sloth. I promise nothing like NSFW will pop up. It's just
that we know of.
Yeah, maybe that we know of. Can't guarantee that one. But like, there are images of sloths like climbing out of the water. Holy fucking shit, they are terrifying. They look like fucking demons because they're clawed hands. Like, they're meant for climbing trees. But when they're wet, you can see just how skeleton they are. They're not cute, fluffy buddies. They're really bony and just, it's fucking shit out of your goddamn fucking nightmares. It's horrifying. It made me not like sloths for a really long time. I actually, like, I've been overcoming my sloth fear slowly but surely. Like, we have a little cute little thing hanging in our house. It's like this little
sloth banner.
Yeah, it's cute. It's like little plushy sloths. It's cute. And I've been slowly overcoming my fear, but damn, those fucking things. If you do a search for a wet sloth, a fucking shit out of your nightmares. And like the picture I've seen, it's like its eyes are glowing red too. It's just, I don't know how to describe it other than a fucking demon beast. It's absolutely terrifying.
It is her sleep paralysis.
Oh, God damn it. This is, of course, the one I picked. I'm sorry for your ears, Chance. You got Rabbit King saying, the physics engine is incredible. I just learned that in the Divine Beasts, if you jam the gears parts of the beast stop working.
Oh, interesting.
That's so fucking cool.
I didn't know that. God, I just want to say really quick, too, my favorite Divine Beast was for the DLC, for the unicorn motorcycle, because really it's just like your Sheikah monk stepdad fixing the motorcycle together and then gifting you the motorcycle afterwards. Like, come on, champ, it was your motorcycle the whole time.
It's
like,
really sweet.
It's the funniest thing to me.
The Sheikah, I really love them in Breath of the Wild too. Like, I've always loved the Sheikah.
Yeah.
Except in Skyward Sword, because Impa with the one really long weird braid, I didn't get it. I just
that one's weird, yeah.
Yeah. But the Sheikah and all other versions have been fucking cool. I love Impa, like, especially from Ocarina of Time. She's so beautiful and powerful. I love her.
Impa's
Chance, if you have a chance.
Rabbit
King, little demon bears. They are fucking terrifying. We got Ashley. Totally valid. They're ugly when wet. It's ugly is nice. It's just a shit out of your fucking nightmare. Chan says, the wet koala showed up on my search is more terrifying to me.
Oh, jeez. I kind of want to look at that now.
Ooh, do I have to? Now I'm just curious.
No, you don't have to.
I'm kind of curious now. Now
Yeah, curiosity definitely killed the cat, as they say.
Rabbit King. They need to bring back Mommy Impa. Hell yeah. Got Ashley. New question. What Pokemon type would you be, Steph and Ken?
Pokemon type. Is it such a... that feels like what kind of superpower would you have if you could have superpowers? You know?
See, now I'm like thinking astrology. Like, what are your main three? Those would be your Pokemon types.
You know... I'm just trying to think of like some of my faves.
Combos are allowed?
I mean, like, flying type, because flight, come on, that feels like a no-brainer as well. But, like, God, I love Gengar. Like, Gengar's definitely my favorite. But would I want to be a ghost type? Gosh, like, we're, like, just different dragon types. Like, I love Sliggoo. Like, so many bug types are really cute. Like, it's just, that's a difficult question for me.
In this moment, what do you feel? Like, not forever, just in this moment. You know, if you just what feels right in this moment.
Can I be Arceus? Then I can be God.
Isn't Arceus normal type?
Arceus is normal type.
Yeah.
The god of all Pokemon is friggin' Normie.
I would probably be Grass Psychic.
I can see that.
As I choke on my own words.
Oh, jeez.
Excuse me. Mercury Gatorade.
I love that meme. Don't drink the Gatorade. People are saying there's mercury in it.
It's so funny.
God.
Um,
that joke has gotten its max velocity or whatever it is. I can't remember the term. Jeez, my brain.
It's okay. Mercury Gatorade.
Exactly.
You know, words are harder in Mercury retrograde.
Exactly.
Yeah. Excuse me. For those who didn't hear me, I'd probably say Grass Psychic type. Because I am that Taurus. And I am a professional psychic.
Yeah.
For those who don't know. I'm a professional tarot and oracle card readers. I specialize in runes. That's my big shtick that I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am legit psychic type in RL. So, oh, this thing is terrifying. A little creepy mouth. Ugh. And you gave it a tum-tum. The tum-tum's cute. A little outie belly button, too.
Wasn't quite going for a belly button with that. I was thinking more just like drippy kind of.
Oh, that's
patterning.
what it looks like. But
yeah.
you know,
Totally.
I get that, too. I see that, yeah.
You know, I know, maybe I give it that, like, bulbousy outie belly button that you hate, too.
No! Why? No! It's so gross.
You wanted this. You wanted this demon sloth. You chose number 4.
I did choose number 4. I got Ashley saying I'm gonna go with Dragon Fire type. Honestly, yeah, I can see that for you. For Ken, well, have you figured out? Have I stalled long enough?
Flying would be fun. Like, well, but then Ghost can. You know what? I'm gonna go with Ghost type because Ghosts can already fly, and I friggin' love Gengar and. The ghost types, they're fun.
You also, like, normal type's not bad. Schmurgle, who is an artist Pokemon, is a normal type.
Gosh, friggin' Schmurgle.
I love just saying his name ridiculous. Smeargle. He's got the art supplies. And for super star power, now that you're mentioning it, it's shapeshifting.
Shapeshifting is pretty fantastic because it's all powers rolled up into one.
Mercury's in the microwave again. Ashley says, your grass psychic type, your terra type is fairy. How's that? Yeah. I mean, I was born with pointed ears. I totally embrace that. Chance the Sloth looks like a Scooby-Doo
It kind of does. I admit I was trying to channel some Captain Caveman into this.
Oh, God. Which also I hate.
Exactly.
You also know
exactly.
Oh, wow.
That's exactly why I was choosing Captain Caveman.
Rabbit King, I've been wanting to learn tarot. I was going to do a month-long Major Arcana challenge and fizzled at the Fool. Hey, if you ever want to exchange notes, I don't post a lot of tarot on my Instagram, but I do runes on Instagram. But if you ever are looking for like notes or ideas for help or inspiration, hit me up. Yeah. My bestie's actually done a few different tarot cards for different decks. Like working with a number of different artists. It was the the Corrupt Woodward, Woodworm Tarot, I believe is one deck she worked on, and I'm trying to remember the name of the other one. A lot of them are for tabletop RPGs, like D&D games. Yeah. Like a lot of them are like tarot decks to be supplemental for, they use different supplemental packs for D&D. And so I've helped her with a few different cards, just for different symbolism, inspiration, that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you ever want to chit chat, hit me up. I'm Raven Wisdom Arts on Instagram. He also said, it's easy to learn or do, but I need to be, or do I need to be born with it? It's really easy. It's a system, actually. The Major Arcana have really big ideas, and it's pretty simple to learn. A lot of it you can start to learn just by looking at the cards. The traditional Rider-Waite deck, that's what everything is based off of. Yeah. If you can learn a traditional Rider-Waite deck, you can learn any tarot deck.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can learn a tarot deck.
And so the Major Arcana, that's the first set, and that's got like the Tower, the Moon, the Lovers, those ones. And then the Minor Arcana is elements and numerology. And so if you can like piece those two together, and it's numerology 1 through 10, and then it's got the suits, which when you think of a playing card deck, that's what it was based off of, was tarot.
Yeah, because tarot started as a card game.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it's like in France, yeah.
Before they started reading it for divination, it was a card game. But yeah, hit me up. We got Ashley saying, it's not that bad. Real wet sloths are awful. Ken made it adorable.
Yeah, this is a bit more of a chonky boy.
Ken made it a wet sloth friend shape. I love that. I mean, thank you for not going so horrible with it. I will be able to sleep tonight. It kind of reminds me of some of the ice types, actually.
It does have some Yeti vibes to it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like the Yeti from Toilet Princess.
Oh, gosh. Yeto. Yeah.
Sorry, if anybody's ever
the
played
dog, yeah.
the Toilet Princess games, the fact that they tried to do the singing part with like the dog howling, it was bad.
Yeah. There's your wet sloth.
Okay, so you got 15 minutes left. Which ones that are left would you like to do?
Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember which ones are which. We could just go through and look. What was number one? Number one.
Yes!
Okay, all right.
Yes!
I had a feeling as soon as we got to this one, you'd just say yes,
Fampy!
do this one. Fampy. We're going to go from ground to water type.
So, this one is another one that I wanted to save, because this is such an adorable little elephant, and it's ground type. Like, I know elephants in RL do cover themselves in mud, but it's just, it's too fucking adorable to, like, because usually where you see it is in, like, dry, arid areas. And yes, there are elephants that live in the desert. We did watch the elephant documentary on Disney Plus, and it was very cute. But, like, it just because it's blue, it always made me think it should have been a water type. And like, just being able to shoot water out of its little trunk would be cute. It would be cute as a water type.
Like, clearly that's its water gun.
Yeah. I mean, like, if Squirtle can, like, you know, got those Blastoise cannons on its back, you know, Fampi can also squirt water out of his little trunk. Then that's how it drinks water. It sucks up all that water in its trunk, and then it puts it in its mouth. Elephants are so fucking cute.
Oh, yeah.
Elephants are fucking adorable, and they're smart.
And they think we're cute, too. Like, elephants think humans are cute, like we think kitties are cute.
They are adorable, and I absolutely adore elephants. Chance, I like just how we had a lunar eclipse in Scorpio, and many of these, at least since I popped in, have been water. There is one more that we want to do.
Which one? I'm spacing out.
Moss Boy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we have to at least end with him, okay? Because we were joking around how, like, because Ken noticed that too, is like, a lot of these are water type. I'm like, well, we are from the Pacific Northwest, and there's a lot of rain here.
This is the Pacific Northwest regional dex that we're working on.
And our last one is a moss type.
Yeah.
Is a plant type, and I was thinking, like, moss. I'm like, yeah, that's perfect for Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. We did Meowth that was fighting dark type. Mm-hmm. He was a little ninja because cats are just little ninjas. Yeah. Oh my god, Cat is so cute! Oh my god. Elephants. Oh my god. Everybody, can we stop and talk about how amazing elephants are? Like, Ken, what's your favorite thing about elephants?
Favorite thing about elephants?
What's your favorite elephant fact? Do you have one that you can say? If not, you can just say what do you like about elephants.
I mean, they're little bitty toesies that they've got. At the bottom of their big hulking legs.
I know, it's so cute.
It's really cute.
It's really cute. Oh my god, so in that elephant documentary I watched, the jungle elephants, some of their eyes are yellow.
Oh gosh,
oh my god,
their eyes are cool.
Fucking cool. Like, they just glow, and they're like this intense, like, yellow glowing eyes. They're a little bit smaller than other types of elephants because they're in the jungle, but they're like the gardeners of the jungle, and it's just like, it makes my heart so happy. I'm like, these is little elephants with these intense fucking eyes, and they're so fucking cute. Elephants are great. Actually, that's incorrect. Unfortunately, elephants don't find humans cute.
What?
We find dogs cute. Oh!
I'm bummed to learn that was incorrect knowledge that I had.
Oh, that is a bummer too. That's okay. I was always wondering how they figured that out. You know, how is it they determined that? So thank you for better information.
Yeah.
Ashley said they can remember faces, though. That shows a lot of intelligence. That's a big thing about crows. Is they can remember faces, and they teach it to their young. They're like, "Hey, that guy's an asshole. Don't go like call that motherfucker. Like yell at him, tell him to get the fuck out of our zone.
Yeah, this is our area.
This is our zone, man." So for those who have not followed Crow Time, shout out Crow Time.
Oh gosh, such a great webcomic series.
Oh my gosh. I just got my Crow Time keychain in the mail today, and it's so cute. She has a whole like comic like series, like this one side story. It's just about a crow that helps this elf be able to break a curse by using a cat's. And it's so adorable. And now they're like getting married, and it's so fucking cute.
Yeah.
But Ashley, when you look at the response of wild elephants to humans, they definitely do not see us as cute. Rather, they see us as a threat, she said. This is a quote. Wild elephants and tame elephants react differently.
Yeah.
Meyer explains that in the wild, elephants' past experiences have produced evolutionary hardwiring that can cause them to treat us the same way that they would like any other predator, like lions.
Yes, and that was part of the documentary that we watched too on Disney Plus was like jungle elephants, especially because they have been hunted by humanity. So like
with their ivory,
because the jungle elephants actually have more dense tusks, so a little more valuable as far as ivory goes. So yeah, they definitely have very good reason to dislike humans.
And there's another type of elephant. I think they were also. It was in a different area, not exactly the jungle. These ones were in Sri Lanka. That's where they were. These Sri Lankan jungle elephants were. They would hear machines start to knock down palm oil trees, and they would come running and start eating up as much of the trees before they could start harvesting them.
Yeah.
And they would just start eating away at the foliage. They were like, we were using humans to their advantage. And they were being very opportunist. They're like, they heard the machines from miles away start working to start knocking over the palm oil trees. And they would come running and just start eating as fast as they could.
They are such intelligent animals.
Yeah. This is so cute! Ken! Oh, I love this! Ah, the little smile! Oh, it's saved. This is saved. Oh. Should never have been a ground type. Like, again, I get it that elephants like to cover themselves in mud, and they do hang out in the desert. There's lots of different types of elephants, though. So you can have, like, you could have a grass type elephant. You could. But I like this water type elephant. There are some that live in the jungles that will go swimming. They like hanging out in the water. This is adorable. I love this friend.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really happy with how this turned out as well.
Oh, yeah. Rabbit King also said they heard that they make travelers pay a toll.
Yes, they do. That was part of the documentary.
Yeah, so
that's cool.
In the documentary, it's also in Sri Lanka, too. Okay, do you know which one is the Moss Boy?
Yes, I do. Okay. We're going to do Mabostiff, and he's going to be go from dark to grass.
And I just thought it'd be cute. Like, he's just a sweet old boy. He's just a sweet old boy, and putting some moss on him and maybe some shrooms would be really cute. Because everyone fell in love with Mabostiff. Everyone fell in love with Mabostiff. Just like we
his
all
story with Arvin.
fell in love with Arvin.
Yeah. Arvin is best boy.
Real quick about the toll.
Yeah, please do.
So, like in Sri Lanka, there's been a few elephants, and some of them get named, that will stand on the highway, like where trucks are moving, and they'll have like sugar cane in these big trucks that they're transporting to get harvested and processed. But the elephants will just slowly, like, they'll smell the sugar cane coming, and so they'll just stop and they'll just stand right in the road, and they're like, wait for them to slow down because it's illegal to hunt them. It's illegal to hurt them. And then they'll just eat as much sugar cane as they want. Yeah. And they just let them.
Yeah. Because, like, the elephants won't go after the farms if, like, the drivers pay the toll.
Yeah. And it's like, it's much easier just to have a little bit extra and let them have what they want rather than trying to fight them and potentially getting in trouble with the law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that, like, the one that they named on the documentary we had watched was, they named it the Dawn, because it was, like, organizing other elephants and teaching them how to collect tolls.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It was so good.
Just these elephants just walking down the highway, just waiting for sugarcane to come to them.
Oh,
That's smart.
Heck yeah, it is.
We got Ashley saying, Suki is my favorite elephant. She's such a cutie, and I find it so hilarious that she prefers her humans to other elephants. She's a good girl. And yes, I saw that. I love it so much. Chance also wants a moss dog. So, Arvin, everybody... I know everyone had the same reaction to that character from Violet and Scarlet. That at first when you meet him, he's just kind of broody,
aloof, kind of a douche. Yeah.
You're like, what the hell is up with this guy? And then you find out everything he's trying to do is just to save his sweet old pupper, and you're like, I love him.
Yeah, I will help you.
I will go to the ends of the world to save your sweet
We're
pupper.
gonna Lorenzo oil this dog.
And it was hard when he was like, okay,
yeah.
Mabastiff, go fight. Like, no, we just worked so hard to heal him. How dare you let him fight? How dare you? No! Mabastiff is a sweetheart. Like, totally in love with Mabastiff just because of Arvin's story.
Absolutely.
It was really sweet.
Like, no, he wants to. Like, I still don't feel good about this.
We worked so hard.
Yeah.
Actually, yes, I love Arvin too. I couldn't remember his name, but he's so amazing. I love that he just cares so much about his doggo. Yes, he's kind of like shy because he doesn't want to tell you at first, but he's like, all right, fine, I'll tell you all my secrets. And you're like, oh my god, what is your fucking secret? Oh, you just want to save your pupper? Oh my god, of course I'll help you.
Whoever came up with that storyline at Nintendo, give them a raise.
Give them a trophy. Make them cookies. Like, they are so worthy and so deserving of all the lovely things. Like, oh, great job. Gold star.
Absolutely.
Gold star. Ashley, oh gods, I felt like I was like, bro, we worked so hard. I've got good level Pokemon, please. No, like, don't make me fight your Mabastiff. I just saw like a sweet, like, you know, grassy, mossy boy. Because, you know, he's just a sweet old boy, you know? Like, just go moving a little slow. That's why his moss is starting to grow on him and then he becomes plant type. I think it's cute. I think it's very cute.
That is really cute.
Yeah. I definitely want to go. I'm looking forward to the DLC for Pokemon. I really liked a lot of things about it. Yeah, there was glitches. Yeah, there was the clipping issues, and there was other things. But like, you know, Arvin's story was adorable.
Oh, yeah.
My biggest complaint about Scarlet, and Violet was it wasn't as much of an open world as it could have been.
Yeah.
If they had gotten rid of the level caps, it would have changed the game significantly. Because Pokemon, since its origin, the whole reason to make the player progress through the game is that if your Pokemon become too high of level, they'll stop listening to you.
I actually ran into that issue.
And so like
with my starter.
And the story, the way they justify it in their world and their canon is that's why you have to get Pokemon badges, is because they'll respect you more as a trainer if you have badges. Because I guess apparently Pokemon, that's their world, and they're like, okay, you've got that badge, fine, I will respect you and I'll listen to you. And that's just been like an ongoing world, like thing they have established in the world a long time ago, since the very first Pokemon game, and they could have just gotten rid of that.
Yeah, they don't need that. Like, if you want to level cap an area, like, okay, you're level 10 and you're walking around and you see a level 60 Pokemon, you know you need to go the other way. That's how other games do it. You don't need badges.
Yeah, and then it makes you because it was like that, you know, there were certain areas like, oh shit, I'm very out-leveled, and that's what I thought the game was going to be like.
Yeah.
And then when I found out that there's a level cap and your Pokemon will stop listening to you, I'm like, oh, so you've just ruined this open world experience by now forcing me to go and play the gyms. I thought that the game would have, like, been developed so that way it would adapt to your level. So rather than the first gym is going to be all level, like, teens, and the second level will be level 20s, level 30s. That's how the game normally goes, but that's a very streamlined kind of game. But, like, for an open world, like, dude, just get rid of the level caps. If they had gotten rid of that and just, even if they left the gyms at whatever level, fine, I wouldn't have cared about that. Yeah. Whatever. I trounced all the gyms anyways. It's fine. But if they had just gotten rid of that one thing, I think that would have fixed a number of my problems and my frustrations I had with the game, because then I literally had to stop what I was doing, and I was having fun just exploring. I was having fun just doing this and catching Pokemon, which is not a thing I normally do in a Pokemon game, where I'm like, okay, I think I actually want to fill up my Pokedex. I normally am like, okay, I want to get my cute ones and build my team, and that's it. I'm not going to worry about catching them all. But just as I was exploring, I was having fun catching Pokemon. And so it definitely changed my Pokemon experience, which I'm like, man, I've been playing this since fucking Gen 1. This is great. But it was the fucking level caps. That's what ruined it for me, because I'm like, oh, now I literally have to stop playing the game because my Pokemon are now going to stop listening to me. And I faced that as well. And I was really frustrated. And I had to go back to this other area that I wasn't ready to explore just to fucking find the gyms, and then I could go back to playing the game. And then at that point I was really frustrated, and was, okay, let me just get through this. Well, now I can play the game. Well, now I'm frustrated and I don't want to play the game like that anymore because you fucking forced me to do this. So
because one of my frustrations with it too, with that, is like you had to essentially have an A team and a B team. Like you were leveling one team, and then as soon as they stop listening to you, okay, pull out my B team so they'll actually listen to me and I can keep going. It's just like, that's not how I really like to play. But
I mean, like, I could talk about that. I do want to pay attention to the chat real quick. We got Ashley saying, facts. Arvin came off as such a jerk, but no, he just loves his baby boy and has trauma for his mother/father, depending on which version you play. Ashley thinks that this is a really good boy too. That was my biggest frustration, and I was trying really hard to be like, well, maybe it's fun to have a B team. You know, I've never had like a B team in a different Pokemon game, because the games have been so streamlined. I really haven't had time to build a B team.
That's true.
You know, like you go through the game and you beat all the trainers, and then when you beat them, you don't get to play again. You know, like that. They're just like, man, you beat me so bad, I'm going to get you next time. But then you can never fight them again.
I will say that was a nice thing I appreciated about Scarlet and Violet, because you can go back and replay the gyms and the bosses for Team Yell. Like, that was a nice touch for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And there were some things, but God, that fucking level cap for your Pokemon, like that was my biggest frustration. If they had just gotten rid of that, you would have been able to maintain that open world experience, because then I was forced to stop and play the game the way they wanted me to. Real quick on the chat, my personal frustration from Ashley is how annoying the Pokemon are in the world. You just can't stand still without someone running into a battle, and I'm like, could you just not? What the fuck? Yeah, I get that too. Yes, he did mean Team Star.
Did I say something?
I think you said Team Yell. We've been talking all sorts of different Pokemons and this and that.
We have been.
We've got like 2 minutes left. We stream every Saturday night, Pacific Standard Time,
8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
8 to 10, and here on YouTube. Smash that bell, hit that like,
all the
do
things.
the YouTube things. Who was your favorite you drew tonight? And those who are watching, who's your favorite that we drew tonight?
Oh gosh, my favorite, Ninja Meowth.
Ninja Mouth? I mean, you did draw, like, my baby duck as a little fairy princess.
I did.
So obviously that's my favorite because that was the gift that I wanted. But Meowth as a Ninja was like definitely my second favorite. That one's really cute too. Do you want to go through them all just one more time?
Let's go through memory lane really quick. So we did Dragon Eevee, which was
good.
rad.
Yeah.
We just did Moss Bostiff. We'll call him.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh gosh, yeah. The water type for the Charcadet evolution was pretty great too.
The Wet Cadet.
Wet Cadet. Oh my gosh. Electric Wooloo was very
it's
solid.
Really good. That's the little sock.
Let's see.
Yay!
There's your little fairy type sock.
Yay! That's my little baby.
That was okay. Did we do 7? We did. Yes,
Yeah.
7 was the Ninja Meowth.
That's what Rabbit King says was pretty tight, pretty sweet.
I was very pleased with that one.
Chance likes the electric sheep. Grassy pupper right there. So Chance said, or excuse me, Ashley said.
Pikachu.
So cute. It's.
Oh yeah, the George Foreman grill.
Yes. That's a good one. That's what we started with.
That was. Okay. Oh, we have the Wet Sloth.
Yes, Wet Sloth.
Oh yeah.
Fighting
Ludicolo. And then we didn't do number 2. And then what was number 2 again? I don't remember. That was the only one we didn't get to. Mudkip, because I heard y'all like Mudkip.
Yeah, it was on the electric type.
Yeah. But,
Rabbit King says Psyduck wins it for me too.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, we got the Meowth was really good. Yay!
We'll end on fairy type Psyduck.
Yay! Mossy Boy is really good too, Ashley. That's also like the ninja Meowth, the Psyduck, and the Grass Pupper. Okay. Moss Bediff.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been another just blast giving you all these fun Pokemon tonight.
It feels like we might be doing a Zelda stream next week. We'll see.
We'll see what we're feeling, because
we might be busy next week because it's my birthday. So it depends on what our plans are. But if we don't do it next week, I think we'll definitely do it the week after. I think our next stream, whichever week, it's got to be Zelda.
Oh yeah,
it's got to be Zelda.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
I adore Zelda. We can figure out something with weird, bosses from Zelda. That'd be fun.
If you have suggestions, let us know.
Absolutely.
You can send it to us via Messenger through our social medias, which are on the main page for our YouTube.
You can comment on this video after it's been finalized.
Absolutely. Lots of ways to get a hold of us if you've got ideas or suggestions.
For sure.
And, am I missing anything?
Come join us next week, or whenever next we go, and we'll definitely give announcements for what we're going to do next week.
Yeah.
But have a beautiful night, you beautiful people.
Have a lovely rest of the weekend, and thank you so much for watching.
It's been great.